Vikings coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. A dangerous return man showing it here. Kene Nwagu. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out,
for you on purpose.
Talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start.
I missed that whole accident game. Don't believe me.
Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll run with a former Viking, Cordero Patterson. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They go play action. Mariota. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First and 10, it's Patterson. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Play action now. Mariota. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And third down is a key down.
Mariota ain't gonna cut it, both.
Third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Fourth down, Mariota. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, so they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Osborne. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 4. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Third down, Dalvin Cook. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I fucked it up. Look. I gotta hold on.
Now Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne from 19 yards away. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Cousins will try and throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next time.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This one into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 30. Big play in the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
touchdown!
he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
and they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Cook again. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 42. 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. They're going for Jefferson downfield. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. To throw Mariota. Rolling to his... And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you put the football there.
So we're changing that.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That's a quick slant, he finds Adam Thielen. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll run with Cook. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. This starting with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
4th down, Cousins. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's down the field and caught by Pitts. And he takes us beyond the 35.
Anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
I got some food.
I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. Move the ball,
And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And behind the chains, 2nd and 13. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Koo knocks this one.
Look at that. Dog good. Life of big stuff. Better kick this hard to bounds.
Situation, they just decided to take the 3.
Try to tell you, fool.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
I'm about to cut, man. Fuck.
So
That nigga fucked up my run.
2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far in the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little more momentum.
Let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw here. And complete to Drake London. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's how we like that, nigga.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Always important to get the first score the second half.
Yeah.
Start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off, and the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I see this shit, bro. That's a wrap for this video game.